you heard about Gary Johnson?
Patrick McCartney. Music from Cadillac. And now, live from Brooklyn, in my brand new apartment, it's the Late Stream. Let's tell ya. What? Tim, stop playing. Stop playing. What was that all about, Will?
What, we're doing Halloween?
No. We agreed we're gonna do a election show.
No, you got outvoted, man.
What do you mean I got outvoted?
Tim loves Halloween.
Is this true, Tim?
I love Halloween.
But this is you don't understand. Halloween has already passed. B, the election is in 4 days. We should be really doing an election special for the people.
We've all heard about the election, Brett. There's
it's
nothing.
Very important election. What is this? When did you do this to my apartment? How did you even get in here?
You were in the bathroom.
I was in the bathroom.
You're always in that bathroom, Brett.
It takes a while. Well, I guess if Tim is the deciding vote that I have to do a Halloween show, well, I guess I'll do that Halloween joke that you were telling me about.
Yeah.
All right, so Halloween show. Here it goes.
Wait, Jonathan. Yeah. We got you a costume.
Yeah,
what?
We wrote you a joke and we got your costume. So just go ahead.
What is this?
Wear that.
I'm not wearing.
You love Halloween. We're doing the Halloween show.
All right. This is a great one. So, why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9?
No. Nice. Thought, but no, because it was Halloween and 7 was dressed as 11 from Stranger Things.
Oh.
This is. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the Halloween show. I'll wear the pirate hat, but that's it. Look, everyone, it is 4 days until a very important election. By many counts, the millennials are going to play a very important role in that election. So I'm not going to tell you and sit here and use my platform and tell you who to vote for. If you want to know who I'm voting for, you can easily find out. But just go vote. Just on Tuesday, find out where your nearest polling place is. Go and vote. But only vote once. Do not vote multiple times, because that is illegal.
What about for the people down the ballot?
And people down ballot, you need to vote down ballot as well. You need to vote not only for president, but for senator, state senator, house rep, local rep, assemblyman, sheriff, dog catcher.
Can you wrap up the election stuff and just get back to
No, I'm not going to wrap up the election stuff and get back to Halloween, because Halloween has already passed. This is election talk. I went to the second presidential debate to talk to millennials about what they were thinking about this crazy election and filed this report. So, take a look. We're here at Washington University in St. Louis for the second presidential debate. We're going to go around and see what people have to think about these two people.
And John McCain, a POW, he said many other deplorable things.
Still early.
About women.
Students are still asleep. It was a Sunday.
Word, action, and policy toward all kinds of people.
Okay.
What?
That's enough of that.
You didn't even let it get to the good part.
Yeah, that was
No,
boring
I
as
talk
hell.
to students. I find out how much they know.
They don't know anything.
I know, but that's kind of the point. I'm trying to inform them. You'll see that I go and I talk to them about serious issues, things that really are affecting us instead of just these character issues.
I mean,
Come on,
we voted for Halloween, Brett. The election is 4 days from now. Halloween was only 2 days ago. This is more important right now.
Look, all right, just go vote. We'll be right back after this message. Come on.
Hello, I'm Dr. Henry Frankel, scientist. 5 years ago, my team and I embarked on a mission to create a human clone. We have worked tirelessly, trying everything that we can think of, and today we have a very exciting announcement to make. We almost did it.
You slide this under
We here at Franklin Laboratories are proud to present our new innovative product, the Body Double. See, we figured out how to make a clone. We just couldn't figure out how to make a living one.
You think you can hear
But
this on
today
the
is your
sweater?
lucky
Or
day.
we're on
See,
mean.
if we knew how to make a real, live clone, we could sell them
And
for
we're back.
millions
I know
and
that
millions
guy.
of dollars. Well, instead, for the low, low price of anything you can spare, we will send you a real, exact, dead clone to your doorstep.
I thought you guys were
Why would I need a dead clone? You may be
gonna
asking.
fucking kill it.
Great question.
Why? It's the fucking numbers.
Have you ever lost literally every penny you had working on a project that ultimately failed? Did you owe a lot of money to dangerous people? Well, try sending those loan sharks your dead body, and I don't think they'll be kicking down your doors anymore. Has your family ever left you because you spent all of your time in a lab agonizing over something they told you would never work, but you just wouldn't listen? Now you can see how much they still care with the body double. Invite your family to your own funeral, perform the ceremony, and then rip off that priest mask and show those grieving suckers it was you giving that eulogy all along. They'll have to take you back.
Daddy's alive!
Are you kidding?
No,
Are you
this is for my clones.
serious?
This is for the clones that you hated so
Oh my
much.
God.
No, not the boys. Shove it! No, don't walk away. Don't take the boys. They're my family.
Do you ever eat dinner alone at night because your family will
Want me to
never
stand
talk
right
to you
here?
again and everyone else you know either
right.
thinks you're crazy or dead? Well, with the body double, you'll never have a lonely meal again. Have you ever contemplated suicide after losing everything you cared about, but you just didn't have the guts? Well, now you can practice with your body double. Oh, if you can push him off this building, what's stopping you from going down next? Right?
This product is no longer available.
We're back. Hey, everyone. So, we're talking to Will during the break, and I'm going to reluctantly continue with the Halloween theme. I won't mention the election again. So, Tim, how was your Halloween?
It was solid, you know.
Did you do anything fun?
Standard. No, I looked at all the dressed up people going by, and it was something.
Did you dress up yourself?
No, I thought about it. I had some,
You went costumeless.
I went costumeless.
That's something that I always would want to do.
Among the costumes.
but-
Don't be afraid.
I'm always very afraid. I mean, I hate dressing up. Like, I'm not comfortable enough in my skin. I'm not comfortable enough in my skin to dress up as something else.
Well, next year maybe us together in our skins together.
You want to do like a Silence of the
No
Lambs thing?
costumes.
Wear each other's skins?
Nice.
The skins.
I could be into that.
Fuck me.
You mull it over. You think about what we're... Great 80s, 90s sitcom response from the audience here. Alright, calm down, guys. Calm down. So we're going to bring out our guest tonight. Our guest is a very funny man, improviser from the People's Improv Theater. My favorite improv theater, personally. Please welcome Patrick McCartney, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure. Should I wear a hat or should I take it off?
Well, if you're taking it off, I'll take it off. Put it back on.
Hat. They did not like my hair.
Oh, there. That's tough.
I have bad hair.
They're a brutal crowd.
It's not. My hair is not audience friendly.
Really?
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time getting it audience friendly.
You look good.
Only to have this hat be put on me reluctantly.
Yeah. Well, you okay?
Yeah. So let's talk about you. You're one of these OG improv guys, around from the beginning of the days in Chicago.
Yes. Well, I'm not from around the beginning of the days in Chicago.
Well, I mean,
That would be like Alan Arkin and guys like that.
oh, so you're not that old.
No, not. Yes, but I was with a crew of people that came up and we started the theaters in New York, really.
Oh, so you guys were part of the move from Chicago and the second city that came to New York and opened up all the theaters that we now
Yes.
enjoy today.
Right, exactly. The Pit and the other ones.
Other ones. What was
Right.
we don't even know what those other ones are.
Yeah.
What was that thought process like? What was the deciding moment where it was we're gonna leave Chicago and go?
For me, it was. I went to LA actually, and some guys I know started the other theater here, and my friend and owner of the pit, or caretaker of the pit, was also there at the UKB, and I was in LA and I was doing pretty well, but a lot of my buddies started writing for Conan, which was like the best gig in New York at the time.
Like when was that around?
That was in the early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
like 1999, 2000, something like that.
Is that before or after like Smigel and Louis and them were there?
It was after, I think Louis was gone. A guy named Mike Sweeney was the head writer.
Okay, yeah.
And this woman who was the casting director, Cecilia Pliva, who I think is at Jimmy Kimmel now, just brought all the improvisers, because there was really just one fucking theater.
Yeah.
And that was a great gig for a long time.
Yeah.
So anyway, those other guys played a lot of small clubs in the Village, and back when you could do that, and just sort of made a name for themselves. Yeah. And then it just fucking blew up. It just blew up what the fuck? Can you imagine that
would it become such a
I couldn't imagine, because I think Second City tried it in the 60s and it didn't quite take off.
I've heard that, and it didn't really stick.
Right.
What do you guys think? What do you think made it different this time around?
Two words: Amy Poehler was a big part of it, and Matt Besser really was the sort of spine that kept it together. And then it was just the energy and the enthusiasm and the talent. I mean, there was so much freaking talent.
Yeah.
And then when we started teaching, I was teaching at the time, and I don't remember there was any real curriculum or
It was just kind of doing what you thought was fun and making
it was basically teaching stuff that we had learned from Del Close in Chicago.
Right. What was it like studying with Del? I mean, if you don't know our viewers, Del Close is one of
he's treated like a god.
Godfather of
the Godfather, the Don of improv. Yes, and yes, and Patrick. It was good. He was scary. He was interesting. He was when I was with him, he was sort of wanting to be an actor as well. So he was doing plays at Steppenwolf, which is another big reason why I moved to Chicago, because of that kind of fierce. I was talking with these guys earlier about the DIY ethic of that whole generation, the do-it-yourself kind of thing, where they would just start little small theaters and do. Steppenwolf especially was known for this sort of in-your-face style of acting, which was, and actually Ted Levine, the guy you just referenced from Silence of the Lambs, he's a Steppenwolf guy.
Oh, really? So there's just
the guy who
make
cut
the
up the
audience as uncomfortable as possible type of stuff.
Yes, but at the same time, with a real professionalism, so there wasn't we're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
It was oh my god, I could get hurt, but I still can't stop watching.
So it's I find that with improv every now and then there's that fine line between just total silliness and then also an intellectual level that just kind of can blow your mind.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're not originally from Chicago. You're originally from the
New York.
New York area.
Yeah.
What made you want to move out to Chicago and be part of that scene?
I was at an acting conservatory college called SUNY Purchase.
Oh, yeah.
I had to audition to get into college. I got in, and I fucking hated it. It was movement classes and voice classes and all that stuff. And I was I want to, and there was a guy named John Malkovich who was at Steppenwolf. And he was doing this play called Burn This here in here in New York. And the teachers would be he has terrible speech. His S's are two-syllabant. And I was that's the fucking kind of actor I want to be.
It's that's awesome.
That dude.
So you're just fuck this structure and telling us what is good and what's bad. Letting us go just find out for ourselves what is good.
Yeah, or how can I be around that kind of energy, And that was all over Chicago. And then, of course, guys like Belushi and stuff had that Second City thing. So
just seeing those guys then, I guess did it just blow your mind?
I never saw Belushi, but I saw Malkovich in Chicago, and I saw Chris Farley on stage, and it was wow.
Just totally, because I get that every now and then. I see a show and just someone will just blow me away, and I just will go away and be I don't even know why it's worth it. Like, I'm never going to be as good as that guy. Just,
like who?
Well, someone I really like is like Langston. Langston is really
Belton.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
I see him like I first got into him with his duo Coyote.
Yeah.
Before the second half of that moved out to LA. But that was like I remember one of the first shows I saw, and then doing like it's like a mono scene, but like it kind of spoked out and.
A Spokane.
I'm not sure if it was a Spokane.
A monospoke.
Something like that. It blew my mind, and he was just crazy. And I would like totally fanboyed at him in the bar afterwards. And he couldn't have been nicer. He was just like.
I'm sure he appreciated it.
Yeah, okay, go on. See you
Langston could go to another bar if he wanted to after the show.
I guess he doesn't have to stick around at the pit.
He's great, man. Langston is great. That whole team is great. Hero Complex.
Yeah.
Medi, Nate, Rocky. Yeah. Now I do BBC Two on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
With Jenny Borales, Dion Flynn, and Marcus Bishop Wright's been playing with us.
Dion Flynn's great. I
Yeah.
like seeing him.
Oh yeah. He's the shit.
He's another person you might know him from his appearances on the Tonight Show as Barack Obama.
Yeah.
That's his big TV claim to fame.
Yeah, and he does that like all over the place.
Yeah. So you were talking a little bit about Spokane earlier, which is a form of improv. Do you have like a favorite improv form?
When I get to play with groups like Centralia, that's what I dig, because there's no suggestion, and it's all about connecting, and it's also very sort of theatrical. So now as an older improviser, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
It turns me on.
How do you like improvising with people who are like younger than you and might have different experiences or like a totally
I like
different,
it. It's fun. Yeah.
Do you find that it ever is just like some disconnect, or not? Just totally works.
No, I just see like no, just sometimes I mean I teach a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm here tonight because John is in my class and I like John Potier quite a bit. I honestly thought
our producer.
This was a podcast, and that John was just going to interview me.
Jonathan's been going around giving different pictures around the city to people.
So
that's the only way.
That's why I'm not dressed up, because I would be wearing a hat, a suit, and thank you. Thank you. That's really what I wanted. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing. Take the hat off. Nice.
Well, we're going hatless for the rest of the interview.
I'm looking forward to seeing the hip hop.
Oh yeah, Black Cadillac.
I like those guys.
Yeah, they're
Cadillac,
good guys.
Cadillac. Okay, yeah, man.
Hanging out.
I also do a duo with a guy named Brian McCann.
Who's
a Conan guy.
Conan guy. He was
Yeah.
on Conan, I think, the other night. I thought I recognized him. They were
Glazer, I think you saw.
Glazer, I saw.
Yeah, maybe. Group Minds.
There it is.
Group Minds.
Yeah, because they were doing the shows up at the Apollo Theater this week. I was trying to get up
Ah, so maybe he was. I didn't know Conan was.
I think it was. What was that? What was it like working in the Conan writers' room? I feel like it seems like
I was not a writer.
Well, what were you
I wanted to be a
writer.
writer.
What were you doing at Conan?
I was just doing sketches. All my friends were writers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was like a ton of sketches. It was like I would do John Wilkes Booth every week.
Oh,
and doing in staring contest. I remember my longest bit was with this woman, Miriam Tolan Stack, her name is, who's a great improviser over at the UKUB, I think, on Sunday nights. But I think we're trying to hopefully get her to play with us at the Pit on Wednesday nights when I play with Ali in the faculty show. Right. My longest bit was on a couch, and we were like a couple from Ohio, and like Conan was like hitting on her, or they had like a sex thing at some point.
You got like cuckolded by Conan.
Right, exactly. I remember like it was fucking terrifying, man. It was a lot of words, and I was like, I did not have any. I was like, an improviser.
Yeah.
And so they were like, look at the fucking cue card. And I was like, nope, I'm gonna memorize this shit. And I did it, and I killed it. And but Conan was like, you got to chase me around at the end. So I was like really respectful, and and he's like, fucking chase me around.
Chase me, man.
And I did, and I slid, and I totally fucked up my back. But it was worth it, man. Yes. Yes.
I mean, if Conan asks, it's like, how high?
Yeah. Well, okay.
That's for me, at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He's gonna ask very soon, Brett.
Conan, you have our number. You could never return my calls. So so you're at the pit all the time.
The pit, yes. I'm doing electoral dysfunction tomorrow at 8.
Tomorrow
I have
at
a
8.
class show. Killer fucking class. Level 4s. Graduating tomorrow. 4 p.m. is their show at the pit.
Be a saint. Go to a class show. That's if you
This
want to
guy's-
get to heaven. Go to your friend's class improv shows.
Absolutely. I played with that dude once.
Charlie Schumann.
Yeah, Charlie. Huh?
What?
We got to introduce the band. McCartney on the 25th at 8 p.m. at the pit. Wednesday nights,
time?
Ali and I, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
And Saturday nights at 7, BBC 2. And then in January, the Rutger Hauer Players, which is a side thing off Centralia. It's me, Matt Higgins, and Jay Roderick. The Rutger Hauer Players, look out for them. I love I'm talking really loud like we're at a public access station.
Well, that's kind of the vibe of the show.
Yes.
YouTube is really the public access of.
You know who you guys should get on this show is Bonnie Prince Billy.
Bonnie Prince Billy, Jonathan.
Yeah,
Talk
just
to
get
Jonathan.
him.
He's
I think he'll pretty much show up anywhere.
Well, that's basically the only requirement.
And he's
for it to be
nuts.
on our show is just to show up.
You should solicit, make an app, a real app. He's a musician. He's not a comedy guy, but he's funny as fuck. And just really try and reach out to Bonnie Prince Billy and get him on this show.
That's great. I think this is going to be a future tradition on the show where whoever the guest is will be suggesting who our next guest should be.
Yes.
So we're going to go out and we're going to look for.
Will Oldham is his real name.
Will Oldham.
But he calls himself Bonnie Prince Billy.
Bonnie Prince Billy, Will Oldham. I thought you were going to give us 2 suggestions. I was going to say only one suggestion per guest.
No.
Watch yourself.
It's the same guy. You never know who's going to show up. Is it going to be Will Oldham or Bonnie Prince Billy? Right? Am I right?
I mean,
it's probably going to be Bonnie Prince Billy.
We might be able to have both on the show. I mean, depending.
It's all in one guy.
All in one. Well, we'll save them for next year's reluctant Halloween show.
Interview and musical guest.
I guess.
Yes, definitely.
Just get it
Oh
all
my God.
together.
Yes. Do it.
Cool.
Come on!
Well, now that we have our guests for the next show, we'll be back after this break with music from Black Cadillac. So stick around after this break.
Yeah! Thank you.
At a familiar phone missing one very key point. It's the OKC Thunder with Kevin Durant
Oh, that's my phone.
taking on the Clippers. Battle of the Kevin Durant long gone, taking on the Clippers.
Oh my god! I think my water just broke.
Okay, let's get your things and get over to a hospital.
Okay, but what hospital are we going to?
Lutheran Memorial, the one your doctor
Okay, but
told
see,
us.
I was just looking it up on Yelp and it is not well rated.
What?
Look, okay, Thomas Boy, 26, give it 1 star.
But it's a hospital, does it matter?
I want to go to St. Gabriel's.
Where the hell is
Look,
that?
okay, 5-star ratings all across the board, and Sophie Christina Barcelona says they leave chocolates for you on the pillow unless you're diabetic. Diabetics.
But it's 30 miles away.
We better leave now. Okay, and we're taking Greenpoint limo services
Why?
because they are the best rated limo service in the country.
I have a car.
Tips with just 236 5-star reviews on Yelp? I don't think so.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay, but make sure you have your phone because I want to make sure the driver is going the best reviewed route.
We're taking my car to the closest
Listen,
hospital.
I am not bringing my baby into this world in a poorly reviewed environment, Dan.
Okay.
Oh, God, and all these places are so well reviewed.
What's wrong? Is it the baby?
Yelp isn't the best rated rating website anymore.
What?
It's rated 3rd. Number 1 is this thing called Raider.
Well,
Oh my God, and St. Gabriel's Hospital's 3rd on this list. We're gonna have to go to Swayze Memorial or some shit.
I'm making myself a drink.
Oh look, water births are top rated. Honey, fill the tub. Round a baby. Water birth.
The rest of the crowd.
Okay.
So just opposite of anywhere behind the light, basically. Patrick, do you need another Coke?
I want to watch these guys, yeah.
Patrick, do you need another Coke?
No, I'm good, but you can hand me the one that's over there.
Tell me when.
I'm ready whenever. You guys ready?
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, we're all good out here?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, I'm gonna check in with them. I'm leaving this mic here with you.
All right, we're live.
We're live.
Hopefully you enjoyed that break. We're going to hear some fantastic hip-hop music from Black Cadillac. So without further ado, you guys ready? Yeah. What's up? Black Cadillac.
Yeah. What's up, Brooklyn? What's going on? Yeah. This is a little different from the vibe of what's going on, but we're just gonna kind of vibe on a random terrace. We're rappers in the middle of Brooklyn. We're rappers if that's
No.
Okay.
That's us. That's our audio.
Brett, I don't really hear much.
Get the tiger, come high, what we desire is fire. Stay forever, yeah, my words like a tattoo. My inspiration like a drone strike. Never know when it hits, but when it does, it blows you apart like apartheid. Never keep it separated, we a family. Why you think we call it the assembly? I got bars for days, I'll never be dazed. Catch me cannonballing off the Palisades. Cash ruin everything around me, but I preach Wu-Tang, but now pussy run the game. These days I ain't got no time for it. Sometimes I pop the molly too broke, the time for it. Fast-paced life, I might just die for it. Love it or leave it, but baby, you know I was born for it. Right down to my very core. I don't walk like I'm limping to prove that I'm pimping. I'm benefiting from hip-hop, I'm living, I'm sinning, I'm praying, the privilege I'm giving. It doesn't ever get the best of me, y'all can have the rest of me. Long as she mad, I can switch the flow up like it's alchemy. I'ma do me, and you can do you. I'm rapping till there's nothing left of me. I don't tell you how to live your life. So why you telling me? And what they want from me, won't pay. And what they want from me. Yeah, I don't tell you how to live your life. So why you telling me? And what they want from me, want from me. And what they want from me. I'm cold with no emotion. They know the flow was frozen. Mine is in the coma with my third eye open. My heart eroding. That was like we all coping. Facing all my fears, my anxiety is broken. I'm looking into the mirror, searching deep to find my token. Whatever we decide, just know the Bible keep rolling. Like shorties on Facebook, I stay poking. I can never quit, you know we die at any moment. Holding down the show, here's a toast. Just know you can sink, you can float. I'm motorboat in the coast. I've been sipping on some J-Mo and they know. It takes two to tango. But shot that merengue like Drano. I'm piping, I'm whipping like Django. She like it, been loving my flavor, that mango. Believing on like it's just a nice, forget the price. Rest of ice, hit the lights and make it nice. Get it right. I don't tell you how to live your life. So how you telling me? And what they want from me, want from me. Yeah, what they want from me. Good Lord. I don't tell you how to live your life. So why you telling me? And what they want from me, want from me. So brother number one.
Whoever started ripping this off or ripping your corpse. I'm writing these bars when I'm just chilling, sitting in shorts. You think you hard? I'll split your head open, pissing your skull, nigga.
It's like you and your thoughts.
This is the world, and I am the boss. And so, brother, going over the assembly till your skin is just short. Pay me on my taxes, say you've been written off. Doing it to your cause, I'm getting awards and spitting that raw. I got a special, got a blessing. The past works for my future, giving me the present. And I was and I got the mentions in my possession. So watch me flex it, there's a whole bunch of tension. Now watch me dead. Yes, I'm a rapper who is talented. Doing music from the roots, just like Jimmy Fallon did. You're the opposite, you're an accident. I'm a general, I'm a captain, bitch.
My timing couldn't be more accurate.
Sometimes I'm nice enough to do one take, but most times I see the punches with a drum break. This is a fundraiser, you're alive. I'm in first place, I'm kicking ass. Don't hold it back, I got the gas.
I'm rapping flat.
You get your car, Wanda. I'm only giving good karma. We in the hood, mama, but that's cool. But tell me what you really want if that's you.
Yeah, I don't tell you how to live your life. So why you telling me? And what they want from me, want from me. Yeah, what they want from me. Good Lord, I don't tell you how to live your life. So why you telling me? And what they want from me, want from me. Yeah, what they want from me. Good Lord. All right.
Hey, Black Caddy, Black
That's
Caddy.
number one.
Black Caddy, Black Caddy.
I know y'all freezing y'all butts off out there.
Nah, they look all right. I don't know why I'm not wearing a shirt, quite honestly, like a jacket or something. But yeah.
It's like 2 degrees out here.
This music keeping you on.
Yeah, that's right.
This music keeping you on. For anybody, we're on Instagram at 59BLCK. At 59BLCK on Instagram. We got a single on Spotify, Apple Music. It's called Devil's Advocate, which you're about to play. And we're fucking it up. This is you wanna?
So the single just came out this week. Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, it's called Devil's
Black
Advocate.
Cadillac. You can check them out on Spotify and on SoundCloud.
For sure. Apple Music, Tidal, Google Play, wherever you buy music at.
Wherever you can get music.
Yeah. Devil's Advocate, let's go.
I don't know if they're ready though. Like, I really don't.
What's up, Porty? What's up, Porty? Ha! What's up? Oh my God. All right, here we go. I was for John Porty. That was for John Porty.
That was just a John Porty intro.
That was a John Porty intro. His face is scary enough, so that fits perfect for this.
On the low, he's on the track. We just don't know where he's in yet. We don't know where to put him in yet.
The invisible fourth verse we'll put on soon.
We're gonna throw him in somewhere.
Credits when they're done with their song.
He's got bars. He's got bars
with the
apparently.
glasses and
All
everything.
day.
The shit's amazing.
Fucking Metroid shirt.
Yeah,
All right, let's rock.
Jesus. All right, let's rock for y'all one time. Hey, Gray. You ready, Gray? Hit him one time.
First up, homie, I play devil's advocate. Hey, all your rappers get the finger.
Okay.
I'm killing this. You look like a pacifist. Playing rap, shooting from my fingertips. I'm infamous. Stubborn like a Taurus. I was born as a bull. Yeah, the rap game a China shop. I'm breaking the rules.
Okay.
Such fools, man. They thought that they could come for me. Me is me. Hear me yelling, assembly. Yo, Gray Matter's back. As a matter of fact, what this track can have. As a matter of fact, when it comes to rap, I'm toxic in the has. Hey, dirty, flirty, your girly love when I show up in pearly. Okay. Early when you lagging, you be stagnant. I be swagging, bitch. I put in work like the second weekend in September. Remember, lyrical murder, fingers up on the trigger. Hey. It's a figure of speech. Let's not bust guns. Hey. And they forgot about Ray like it's all one. Oh God, they got me going. I can never stop. Yeah. I'm back flipping verses from the dome off the top. Okay. You wanna talk shop? It's fine with me. I studied every rapper out there down to a T. Shot to push up, but my serenade is never sweet.
Goddamn.
I see the enemy in front of me. Well, goddamn. He's in the mirror. See the goal is self-mastery. Yeah. In the game of rap, there's only room for one. G.
You ever spit something so hot you dropped it in the pavement? Broken half, now you looking for some payment? What you saying? Who was saying? This been coming a long time, nigga. It's like the bones of a caveman. Big game, hunting ball, one on the occasion. Dominican vibe, blunt roll with some Cajun. Chris Benoit, cause I'm killing double agents. I need a 9 to 5.
When hip hop needs saving.
And when soul saves him, soul's great, man. Soul needed help. He called a Caucasian, gave him a hood pass. All of you are in danger. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph burned down the whole region. 22 bedrooms, 34 acres. When it's all taken, you can find me in the small basement. Call me Kobe, your girl squirting out small acres. Too many teams, she taking all takers for a small fee. She can catch all D, put it in a veins or whatever, and call it morphine. Baby, keep talking like the way that you walk. You can catch it off, then call me the doctor in the office. I'm sticking in from my position. This is when I be killing them. Assembly, we killing them dead. Rolling like the Michelin man. My swish is the crown. All the ladies know that I'm the lead singer.
Right, Swizzy, get him.
Budding Dutchess like peanut butter and jelly. They go together, so I call it
B.I.G. Machiavelli.
I told them they weren't ready. This track could become confetti. I was blowing so much gas.
These people calling me Caddy.
That diamond, I let you wanna die, getting heavy. Then she lets me whip it around.
Body like a Chevy,
getting hot and sweaty. Got the honey jocking till she dropping ready. I'm doing back. They say I rock steady. I'm running to give it go. My team never misses, bro. I hit you up with a microphone and take you home.
You in the Thunderdome.
Throwing it down like
grandmama's in the South.
It's a flip thought.
Assembly music, take the crown.
Downtown,
pioneers in the cut.
Robbing beers, yelling cheers, find a shorty who can shot.
Okay.
She needs a protein.
Okay.
I got out when she's alive.
Okay.
She wants me in the future.
Scotty people, yo.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for Black Cadillac.
Black Cadillac.
Check us out on all kinds of shit. Y'all are all getting cards before you leave.
You're all getting cards.
Everybody's getting everything.
You all get cards and free puppies.
That's our show for tonight. Join us next month on December 2nd for our very special December show. Give it up one more time for Black Cadillac, everyone.
Thanks, man.
Can you guys do one more song?
We got one more. I'm gonna need my hat back. I'm gonna need my hat back. You doing one more?
One more song.
I need my hat back.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys next month with the late stream.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you guys next month with the late stream.
One more.
So I was walking down the street today. Do I have enough? No, I really hate Halloween. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I hate Halloween. Halloween, my girlfriend loves it. She keeps trying to get me to do a couple costume with her. Yeah, we were gonna do Rick and Morty, and then no, and then we were gonna do Linda and Bob from Bob's Burgers, and then I couldn't get the. Yeah,
nice.
We couldn't
That's
get the
real
conversation.
nice.
We couldn't get the costume together. Like I said before, serious. I am not comfortable enough in my own skin to put someone else's skin on me. I know, that's what's really weird about it. I haven't been able to really.
You gotta think about how great it would be for you and Sophie to
Well, Sophie, if you're watching, you now have Jonathan in your corner for the Rick and Morty costume next year. If season 3 ever comes, Dan Harmon, if you're watching, we're waiting. And,
you know I'm ready.
And now we got another song from Black Cadillac. So here it is, another song.
Here we go. You ready? Okay. Hey.
You good.
We'll see you next month, guys.
Hey.
Thanks, Brett.
Hey, baby, you can
You're the
take it.
dopest.
Yo, Brett, Tom Forty, Patrick. Yo, let's go. Better for me conduct this chair. The next stop, the head nod and the bus is there, and I rush the fair. I got my card out swiping when I'm all indictment. It's an all-out crisis. Showtime when I spin around. Get down and get your eagle on. My track of thought leads to better things. I'm not slacking off to Mr. Sane and Mr. Chain. Are you crazy? You've been smoking lately. Your eyes looking red. Everything else is looking hazy. I appreciate the dinner date. Put the stacks up and back up a little. Let the stack up like mad bucks on 48. So where the show? You'll never know unless you post. This is the part where I go. Before you dip out, baby, don't look at me crazy. Just do me a favor and just follow the song.
I want you to know where we can go.
Where we going,
girl? You need a new sound. I seen you around, baby. You can meet us downtown. I want you to know.
What you know, girl?
Where we can go.
Where we going, girl?
I need a new sound.
Okay.
I seen you around, baby. You can meet us downtown. I'm a rapper by day, bartender by night. I got lemons and limes and all my women are dimes. I took time, came around downtown. Yo, Dave, man, these ladies, man, they looking for that new sound.
That Retro 7, it's that hold the door. It's that past 11, spilling drinks on floors. Leave a tip for great, cause looking pause for days. Shorty's taking the sip, they came out to play.
We got shots, we got lots. We spit that fire, we know you do not. And I miss the MTA, Uber 2 minutes away. Going to the next spot, we don't stop until I say
so. Rolling up the 5J till we fly away. 420 in mind,
every night my place.
Something I wanna chase. Come walk this way, headed downtown, cause
we do this every night and day.
I want you to know.
What you know, Greg?
Where we can go.
Where we going? Where we going?
New sound. Seen you around, baby. You can meet us downtown.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know.
What you know, Greg?
Where we can go.
Where we going?
Do you need a new sound? Seen you around, baby. You can meet us downtown. And when the drinks pour,
Yo, 40, come out here right now, boy. Let's go.
There's only one place I wanna go, and that's downtown.
I don't think they're ready, guys.
You know,
they're not ready.
They don't even know about it.
Where we can go.
Two-stepping, shaking the tail feather. Why don't you and I get together? I'll make you feel better. Got you laughing like you never ever laughed before. Got you dancing like you never wanna leave the floor. And when you need me, girl, I got you. I ain't keep the score. So let's
go. Hey.
Time is of the essence, opening your present. I was on my mind, during my secret like we started texting. Just got me begging full of veins up a west side. I'm headed downtown, this is how we ride. Got that west coast swing on the east side. One of these days, the Super Nintendo, right? You and I can take these mushrooms, grow big and leave enough room for us two to bust through this crush. I wanna just cuff you. I'm lucky to beat me, but I'm nothing without you, girl.
I want you to know.
Hey, what you know, Greg?
Where we can go.
So where we going, huh?
When you need a new sound. Seen you around, baby. You can meet us downtown. I want you to know.
What you know, y'all?
Where we can go.
Where we going, huh?
You need a new sound. Seen you around, baby. You can see this. You can take the 1
or you can take the 2. You can take the N or you can take the Q. We be going downtown.
Hey,
You can take the 1 or you can take the 2.
You can take the N
or you can take the Q. We be going downtown.
Downtown.
Downtown. You can take the F to the J or the Z, or you can go express with the A or the D. And we be going downtown. Downtown. You can take the 1 or you can take the 2, or you can go express with a D. Let me hear y'all. We be going downtown. And where's up?
Downtown.
Let's go.
All right, thank you guys.